Marvel Superhero Saga, 1987.5 billion and 3/4.
Yeah, could you guess how old we are now? Okay. Si-Ren was just announced by Mr. Bones that he needed to contact a guy named Vindicator.
Vindicated?
He's your contact.
That's not okay. So he'll contact his contact.
Where are you gonna find your contact?
In my eye.
Ah.
I don't know. Where did he say to find him?
He said he'd meet you at a bar at the south end of New York.
Okay, so he'll go to the south end of New York and go to a bar. And fart. Everybody leaves the bar.
No, everyone goes, the cook's cooking something new. There is a man, in a, real shadowy figure in the corner.
Did he give me a
With another
password
person.
for Vindicator?
Password?
Yeah.
He said he'd know you when he saw you.
He didn't know me when he saw me?
Yeah. And
Oh.
you'd know him when you'd see him.
A ninja's walking around going, oh, welcome to this bar!
No, you're not in costume, I imagine.
This ninja, everybody goes,
They all fly guns. In unison.
you hear this? And this tank goes,
That'd be so funny. That'd be bad though. That'd be awful.
No, I saw that on Riptide once. This guy walks in the bar. Says, do you know a person by the name of something? I don't know. And everybody goes, what about him? Like that. Everybody had a knife or a gun or a switchblade or nunchucks or something. And I go, what about it?
Okay, the shadowy figure sitting with another shadowy female
It's
figure.
not working.
Yes, it is.
But now! Okay.
My mom's asleep.
Oh, is the much asleep?
Yes.
Yes!
Anyway, sitting with a dark feminine figure as well. It's
Feminine?
not well lit. Yeah, you can tell it's feminine.
Suction in, push out. Okay. So do I know him as Vindicator?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yes. He'll walk over to where they're sitting.
Okay. So you walk over to where you're sitting. You walk over to where he is sitting, of course. And he says, take a seat.
So
With a
he-
rough voice. No.
Take a seat where? No. He'll sit down.
Okay, so you... What, next to him or the woman?
Next to the woman.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Ooh,
woman-
you're content.
Seriously, no. Okay, anyway, I don't want to have to write this down either. And, anyway, and the woman that you're sitting next to just kind of looks at you and, Vindicator, says, as you
Vindicator the indicator.
Yeah, that's about what I named him. And he says, as you know, my name is Vindicator, and this is Nightwolf, my associate. And he says, she goes, Nightwolf, this is Si-Ren.
Haven't Si-Ren and
And
Nightwolf fought before?
Nightwolf says, oh yeah, I tried to kill you once, I think.
I thought so. She doesn't say it meanly or anything?
No.
Good.
She goes, I think I tried to kill you once, didn't I?
she pulls out a gun. I think I tried to kill you once, didn't I?
So I'll try again.
I'll finish you off this time.
No, she doesn't do
And I
that.
go, ching. Nice tasting bullets.
Chocolate? Yes.
My favorite flavor.
Anyway,
She goes, watch it.
it says the plan that you want to know is, what I need you to do, and what Mr. Bones needs for you to do, is to
Mr.
go
Bones.
and find a man.
Well, I'm good
What
at
is
finding-
Exodus' real name?
I don't know.
Okay, so he tells you, like, Exodus is, not character name, but real name, you know, like Charles Barthead or whatever you call him, you know. He says, you know, find blah 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 blah, or otherwise his other name's Exodus. He says you need to find him and destroy his area.
His area?
Yes. Destroy his apartment complex in Flower.
They've already been destroyed.
No, I said that yesterday, but that was before I did this. I forgot to do this.
Oh, so he'll go earthquake. Zap. Okay. Now the apartment complex goes.
Not yet.
No.
I don't know where it
That
is.
was so stupid in G.I. Joe. I'm sure a ninja can take out a sword and throw a thing of cement
Did you ever see that?
like that.
Did you ever see the episode?
No.
That was Excalibur.
Oh,
Yeah, the ninja found Excalibur. That was awesome, man. He'd go, and he'd cut like through that vine thing. And he goes, oh shit! And he did like 6 flips in a row in the air. He'd go, and then on his feet and keep running. You know, it's pretty weird. He goes, just run, ninja. He's weird.
Oh, you should have seen what I did last night. It was so cool. After I left, there was this car coming down the road. So what I did was I pulled out my knife and I started running like this, like I was chasing or being chased. And I had my knife out like this, and that car stopped, and the guy put his head out the window and he was sitting there watching me. He watched me turn the corner, and I went and hid in that one backyard that you jump over the fence.
Yeah.
You drove by about 7 times.
What if it was the policeman?
I don't know.
Oh, and you go, oh my gosh.
But he never saw my face. I made sure to keep it covered.
Oh, were you in a costume?
No, it was last night after I left. I was running like this, so I keep my head down.
Anyway.
Anyway, what? Anyway, what?
As you're sitting there
Anyway,
discussing
shit.
things, it's big fat lard, but you know, oh my fucking balls.
I don't know any big fat lard butts.
Crap.
Do you have to crack?
No, I dropped a die.
I saw what you dropped.
I know you saw it.
I went to church this morning. You didn't. So I must be a better Christian than you are. I had a blast in church this morning.
I don't care what you did. This is doing in church.
Oh, we went to Pizza Hut.
Have you tried Priazzo?
Yes, that's good.
Is it
Like
good?
cheese priazzo. Get that. Cheese or sausage.
I
Don't
don't-
get spinach. Ugh.
I don't want spinach. I want to try meatballs. Priazzo.
Oh,
phenomenal.
that sucks.
Have you tried it? It really stinks.
Had it today. But we went down there after church today, and Pam Martin and Amy Duncan were sitting right behind me. Pam Martin was sitting there giving me the eyes. I said, "Hey, you're going with somebody good." She's going with a sophomore, and she's sitting there giving me eyes. Andy was over there just
I
sitting
know
there
she
going.
wasn't just
Andy was over.
daydreaming.
No, she wasn't daydreaming, but she was looking straight at me, purposely. She was sitting there, wide-eyed, and giving me all these eyes, and she was smiling at me. And Andy Duncan was over there going.
I bet she was. I don't like Andy Duncan. She goes, oh. And this fat head, you know, this real fat dude, you know, like hanging out at bars, you know what I mean.
And Martin
Comes over
Lewis
there
is
and starts hitting on I think the door starts hitting on
Night
Night
Wolf.
Wolf, you know.
This would be hilarious.
And she's just ignoring him and listening to the conversation, you know. And like some other guys gather around, and he goes, you know, since she's sitting with you, he says, why don't you come over here and sit with the real man? And she looks up at him and says, sure, point him out to me. And he goes, oh, that's a funny one. And hits her on the shoulder, you know, like, you know what I mean. You know,
Yeah.
oh, that's a funny one. And she goes, isn't it? And he goes, oh, and flies over the bar.
Why don't you come over here and sit with the real man? Point him out.
No, he just goes, oh, smash. And he
Everybody goes. Everybody goes. Hi, bye.
They walk away.
Or they say they walk away quick.
Yeah, they walk over to his friend. Are you okay, man? Hey, how'd you do that? You know, trick photography. Are you stupid or what? You know,
This isn't a movie.
Anyway,
You're an angel.
so you finally get all your information you need, like where he's located, not need you.
What color shit he shit? And did you know that the word shit could be a noun or a verb?
Yeah, it is true.
It's open. No. Yeah. Maybe. Could be.
Oh, stretch that meow.
Make this fan move a whoa.
It'll ruin it.
I'm hot.
I don't care. Circulates, room plenty. Don't lean back in the chair, remember.
Okay, so he'll go. He'll go.
I was doing that with my guitar because I got new strings for it.
It's probably not very much in tune.
Oh yeah, it is. My Uncle Dale did it. He could play guitar better than Amos can. Play anything, probably.
Okay, so he'll go to Exodus's apartment shiplex.
Okay. So you go to Exodus's apartment, whatever you call it, and Exodus doesn't know what's going on.
In the costume, of course.
Of course.
I'm gonna go up and say, building crashed. How'd you do that?
Well, how are you gonna knock over the building?
I'm gonna dynamite it.
Okay, so you have dynamite with you. Because you are, you have all kinds of neat things. So you go.
I think I need some.
Stick. You know?
I think I need some dynamite. Well, I forgot to bring it, but I've got a magic pack back there, so I just dynamite.
Right. Okay, anyway, you pull out your dynamite and you stick it everywhere, and then all attached to one detonator, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Could you hold this for a minute? Oh, pretty neat, huh? Oh,
What's this button? What's this button do? Hey, that's pretty neat. Can I do it again and again? Okay, so you.
But the fuse isn't long enough, so cool. Fire at it.
Oh god, you scared Miss. She goes. Look, she doesn't like the fan. She walks around it.
So is the fuse long enough
Yeah,
to
of
get
course
the
it
hell out of
is.
the way and go? That's what happens?
No.
It goes,
No, you go. Wait a minute. Oh, good. Okay. So a dude appears before you can do that. Just a dude. Huh?
Who? Is he in the costume?
Yeah.
Wait, let me look at him.
You've met him before.
It's Cobra! That's what it looks.
Looks
It's
like
probably
Dragon King.
Oh, Giant Tim.
Anyway, he appears and goes, whoa, and picks you up.
Before I have a chance to dodge.
Yeah, you don't even know he's there. You're going,
Hoso, motherfucker.
You can say that.
No. Hoso, motherfucker.
I mean, you're evil, so you can do that.
Hoso, motherfucker.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoso, motherfucker.
Get 2 goals, motherfucker. And he doesn't say much. He just says like, shut up.
Shut up, motherfucker.
And then he goes and picks you up and walks over to the building, Let's say, no, now turn the detonator. Why don't you turn the detonator? Because you got your hand like this, turn the detonator while you're next to the building.
He'll be gone too, man.
No,
He'll go.
not necessarily.
So he'll fall.
Slice! I'm sure he's gonna let you do that. I mean, if you've got your hand on the detonator, I'm sure he's gonna let you go.
Does he let me do it?
No. He goes, keep your hands to yourself. No, he just says, keep your hands off your weaponry. You're gonna go. You're gonna do that. You're gonna growl.
That's what he did on. That's Kalidorf did that on Red Sonja. That guy, the little princess, and I go.
I know that was funny.
He was sitting there getting tired. He goes, ah, and turned around, and she goes, ah, and he goes. I thought that was so cool. My brother goes, man, they couldn't be getting that tired. I said, those swords, nuh-uh, they don't even weigh nothing. They're light as a feather. If he knew how heavy those swords were, those swords are heavy.
It'd be hard to pick up.
I know. That sword in there, that's heavy enough, and that's just a short sword.
Dinky sword.
Yeah, that's my. I've named the sword Dinky. Dinky the sword. But he was cool. The prince was cool because he could go. He goes, I will save you, Red Sonja. He goes, that's what he always did when he first started out. Did like that.
He wasn't that good though. He wasn't as good as Red Sonja, man.
No,
Red Sonja wasn't as good as that kid. That kid was best. Yeah. And I mean, she go, charge me. Oh, well, that's good. You know? That's something Japanese. Anyway.
It's Cookie Monster!
Don't spit. Stop.
Cookie Monster! I'm gonna make a character name that for oh shit.
Go ahead. Cookie Monster.
No, oh shit, not oh shit. All heroes should hate initiative training. All heroes should hate initiative tit feeling. All hemorrhoids should hate intestines.
That is so good, Scott. Oh, come here.
You might want to put it on pause.
Of course.
Go do what?
Carney. Now we move on to Cardian. With Jaguar. All your Cardians. All your stupid people.
I only have two.
Two.
Three.
Two.
Adirondax. Chitara and Jaguar.
Very good. Well, that you know. Not knowing this half the battle.
That's about stupid. Annoying half the battle.
G.I. bloat. Girls.
You bloat girls.
G.I. bloat. Girls.
No, it's G.I. bloat girls.
No, it's not bloat girls. It's funny at lunch. Oh! I'm surprised that I heard you. A lot of other people heard. A lot of people heard you. I'm surprised Mr. Rapstein didn't. He was sitting right over there, you know?
Oh.
Weird.
He's deaf.
Is he really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's so deaf. I could make any noise and you wouldn't hear me. Like Mr. Rapstein was okay. What'd you say?
What'd you say?
That would scare me.
Is your dad asleep?
Probably.
When they didn't hear the doorbell?
You didn't ring it.
What did I do?
Open the door before
Oh,
you
yeah.
got here, remember? So I made sure by watching. Oh, you want to hear a conversation that Chuck Urbanzik and I had during the test?
Okay.
We just wrote it down on paper, like I put right here, you know. Okay, like, when the chamber is gassed, what about Ocelot's baby, you know? Because I wrote this in Persian, you know, like the gas came in, and Ocelot's baby and all that junk, you know? And all that junk in Persia, the second book, you know? When the chamber is gassed, what about Ocelot's baby? And I put, Z, snore. He goes, oh. He goes, is that a poisonous gas? I said, no, it's only a sleeping gas to take the fight out of him. And he goes, okay. Now the problem is that you keep switching from place to place, from past to present tense. And I said, in what sense, Kimusabi? He said, as Persia leans back, he said, as Persia leans back, pale face, and later on she sighs. I said, that was the first red man. That was the first red man, and you told me that I did not have enough adjectives, so, adjectives, but I do in the first one, where I described Persia so well that you can picture her perfectly. Garbage, Whitey, I'll let you read it. I wrote, it was real fun. Have you ever wrote a book? And he says, as a matter of fact, I am writing one, and I have written several short stories.